Hello and welcome to Storyteller. Would you like to learn how to play combat?
Yes, please.
Awesome. So to do combat in Storyteller, you need a combat encounter or a quest. So I'm going to show you what that means. To start the game, you will begin on the beginning card. Now the Storyteller would read this card and then flip it over to give you your quest. Your quest here is to go to the carrion fields and fight yourself a zombie. So I've got one handy right here, which I thought was in that deck, but never mind. And I'm going to set him up with some hit points and some defense. So the zombie has 10 HP and 3 defense. So to begin combat, we need to decide our turn order. Now to decide turn order, I'd like you to roll a d6 for me, please. I got a 1.
2.
You got a 2. So you add your d6 to your agility score, which is
4.
So you got a total of 6. I got a total of agility 1 plus 1, so that's 2. Which means you're going first. So I'm going to put you on the turn order here. Now what would you like to do for your first attack?
I think I'm going to charge.
Solid choice. Would you read the card aloud for us, please?
So AP cost 2.
Uh-huh.
Outclass required. Rush an enemy unexpectedly, knocking them off balance and reducing their weapon skill by half for this attack, dealing physical attack plus 1d6 damage.
Awesome. So to outclass, what you need to do is roll your d20 and get higher than the enemy's weapon skill. Now, your level 1 attack skill, charge, halves an enemy's weapon skill. So you actually need 2 or higher on a d20 to outclass. So if you could roll a d20 for me. 6. That definitely does it. So whenever you outclass, successfully or unsuccessfully, you remove the defense. And as I've got some defense remaining, actually, it halves the incoming damage. So I'm going to need you to roll some damage, and then I'm going to halve whatever you do to me. So that is your physical attack.
Which is 7.
Plus
1d6.
10. So that's going to be halved to 5. So I'm going to do that. And my zombie's just feeling a little bit poorly at the minute. So now I've used your skill, your action points, you need to take a couple away. And that determines how many moves you can do throughout combat. So some skills will have lower action point costs and some will have higher, but we'll return to that in a second. As you just hit me, I'm going to hit you back. And I'm going to slap you with my zombie claw and try and outclass you. So I've got 18. What's your weapon skill there?
It's 10.
So I outclass you. My attack is 3, and I'm going to add a d6. So that's 3 for 6 total damage. So as before, I outclassed you, so I'm going to remove a defense. And because you still have some remaining, I'm doing half damage, which is 3 damage. So now it's back to your turn. On your turn, you get 2 action points back. Oh, look at that. So now you get to choose another skill. What would you like to do?
I think I'll use bash.
Awesome. Would you read aloud what bash does for us, please?
So AP costs 3.
Uh-huh.
No outclass required. Target an enemy with a brutal shoulder charge, dealing full physical attack damage to their defense. If the target has no defense remaining, deal half physical attack damage to their HP.
Awesome. So your full physical attack damage is 7, which will take out all of the zombie's defense. No dice roll needed, no outclass required.
Cool.
Understood?
Yeah,
Easy
so
enough.
Cost me 3.
Yep. So take 3 action points away. And you've got 3 left. Excellent. Now my zombie's going to try and hit you back. Same as before, roll a d20. And I got 6. What's your weapon skill again?
10.
So I do not outclass. So in a failed outclass, I'm going to pinch one of your defenses. And that's it. No damage, just the defense. Now it's your turn again.
I think I'll try charge again.
Awesome. So I need you to roll a d20 to try and outclass. So remember from before, you need 2 or higher. That's 3. A 3. That's very lucky. That's brilliant. So you do successfully outclass. What was your physical attack again?
My physical attack is 7.
Okay.
Plus 1d6.
5.
Right.
Well, that definitely kills my zombie. Flip him over. And he's gone.
Easy peasy.
either dead or indisposed. And that's it. At the end of combat, you would get some skill points and gold as well, which you would note down on your character card, and you would use those to level up. So, once you've done combat, that's your first quest done, you get the opportunity to do a few different things. So you're currently in the main town or hub or whatever location it is, as described on the story card. You can go to the market and buy some stuff from the items. You can go to the arena and choose an enemy to fight, or you can go to school and spend your skill points to level up and develop your character. What we're going to do today is actually move on from the beginning to our next encounter. So that there is an exploration encounter. So when you land on one of these spaces, the storyteller will pick an encounter from the exploration encounter box or deck or whatever you want to call it. They'll read this aloud and they'll stop just before these two choices. And then they offer the choices to the adventurers. Once they've chosen, you read out the effect and that's it. You've finished an exploration encounter. As easy as that. You flip over the counter and that's now clear. As easy as that. So once you're done, you can return to town, you can move another space to combat, or you can move to the next one. As you do this, the amount of weeks that you've got left will slowly tick down. So you've moved one space, that takes a week. Let's say we move here and do another one. We draw another exploration, we put it back, we clear that, that's 2 weeks gone. As we move back, there's another week, and we move back again, there's another week. So we'd have 48 weeks remaining. So you've got to be really careful with the amount of time that you spend roaming the board, because you don't want to run out of time and fail to save the world.
What's this?
So that's a relic shard. What relic shards do, once you've got enough of them, allows you to purchase the cool and legendary gear for your character. So once you're back in town, or we'll call them a hub location for now, you can choose to go to the market, have a look at your equipment. We've got some relic equipment there. There's lots of different stuff. You've even got little simple knives, like chef's knives. Some dragon hide armour. There's loads of cool stuff going on in here. That's your weapons and armour. You've also got some items. You've got some soups, a selection, little potions, stones, holy water. There's a lot of different things in there for you to choose from as well to make your adventure that a little bit easier. And that's it.